Hey, morning. It's 25th of March 2026. Sorry, I was I was looking at the Zoom link there. Okay, hope everyone had a great day. Um, at least I wish anyway. And it's been oh, I mean, every day is an interesting day in the markets. But if you know what I keep saying, the message is the same. The message is the same, you know. And that's something I'm going to talk about again tonight. So, I did call today. It's a kind of half glass filled market that we're seeing right now. It's a bit difficult, really. You can't say what's, it's very difficult for anyone to call this market right now. Unfortunately, we still have war going on, Israel, the United States, Iran, and that is literally what is dictating the market right now. And if you don't, that just trumps any headline. It trumps any technical analysis. It trumps any fundamental analysis. It moves everything. I probably will tell you that I was a partaker on Monday. I think I had a position in, I had a short position, but guess what? Few minutes before the market opened, Trump tweeted, I lost it all just before the market opened. I couldn't action it. But there you go. So you've got to understand that you will deal with losses in this market, full stop. If you say you don't want to get a loss, then you're just looking for trouble. You're in trouble. It's unfortunate, really, but that's the way it goes. So back to the queues today and back to my BK square, BK box. And what can we see right here? It's it's interesting actually. We are still not breaking out of the box. Yeah, we broke down from a few days ago. That was when the president sent his tweet, by the way. So you can tell they have a desperate line they do not want to cross below. And look at that. We have what, zero point 0.6. We up 0.6% today. So you know, if they don't want to cross it, they don't want to cross it. And but eventually at some point the market will do what it wants to do. And that's what I said. It's a kind of like half glass filled kind of market because yes, we've got AI doing its own thing. And do I believe AI is having an effect on this market? I absolutely in my heart believe so. We've seen job losses here and there ongoing, unfortunately. And you know, I don't know what the future holds. Some people said it's like the dot-com bubble, the dot-com era, where AI will create more jobs than is lost. Or in this case, some people are saying, no, no, AI is definitely going to take more jobs than it's making. Look, AI is beyond ChatGPT. I have seen a few things. I can't call the future, but I'm just saying the future is different. The future is going to be very different, very uncertain. Very uncertain, if you do not infuse AI into your daily activities right now, you are going to be looking for trouble. And that's just what I'm going to say. So anyway, back to what we're saying now, back to my BK blocks, BK box. Since 27th of October, we still haven't been anywhere. I'm not going to extend it now, but it looks like we're breaking down towards, because I did say, can't remember what date, one of the sessions I did, and I said this thing is in a range, but the only way it's going to break, or the only place it's going to break to, is the downside. Why? Because we have lots and lots and lots of negative macros, which is pushing the market right now. That's number one. Number two, the second thing is that the President Trump is actually fighting tooth and nail to hold this market together. Let's look at oil. So that's what I see. But don't get me wrong, we're getting the odd pumps in and out. Again, look at oil. Oil is fighting to stay up. Someone said 90 is the new normal. I'm sorry, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Yes, this is the era right now, but let's not forget 2022. Oil went to 126. That was Russia, Ukraine. Okay. So, but this is not going to be the new normal. It's impossible to keep this thing this way. Eventually, things will subside, and it's impossible to look at the market without talking about the war right now, unfortunately. Now America's saying they sent the 15 plan to Iran to accept some, oh, sorry, a peace plan. Iran said, look, you're negotiating with yourself. So you know, we getting responses from here, getting responses from there, and we don't know who to believe. But when you don't know what to do in this kind of market, what do? Look at the price. Price tells you everything to do. And I've been saying below 90, we are great. Above 90, we're in trouble. At 90, just keep looking at the market, literally. You don't have to be in the market. You don't have to trade. Like I keep saying, and I'm not the first to say, cash is a position. Right now, we don't know who to trust. And that's the thing with the market. So oil is telling us a lot, but I've been saying it for a while. Markets has been speaking, but who is listening? Let's look at what gold is doing. Look at gold. Gold has been trying to push back, reclaim its highs. I haven't got position in gold, by the way, but trying to push back. Anyway, gold wasn't part of the things I wanted to talk about tonight, but I wanted to mention just a few macros tonight, actually. And let's see if I can start with Robinhood. Robinhood, they are getting in some buy, but I think Robinhood got a loan approved. They want to, get some buybacks. And guess what? That was a great opportunity for the market. But hey, if you think it's done, I don't think so, actually. I still think there's still a bit more downside to Robinhood. I'm not in a short, but I'm just telling you what I believe. So I don't think it's done, by the way. Um, Speaking of that, there was a news about the prediction market, which about to be being regulated, something like that earlier this week. And DKNG is being DKNG has been collapsing for a while now. So there's no reprieve for this market right now. 8% down today. Also, I mean, this trades against Robinhood the way I see. Robinhood goes up, DKNG goes down. DKNG goes up, Hood goes down because one wants to eat his own lunch, the other's lunch. Now, also, Google has some great news today. And what is that about? It's something that Google Research has introduced TurboQuant, a new KV cache compression method that it says reduces LLM cache memory by at least 6 times and delivers up to 8 times speed up with no accuracy loss targeting memory. But look, that is a lot of that is a lot of, should I say, top level jargon. Do I care? Not really. But anyway, as far as I'm concerned, that's not enough to move the needle. Remember, I keep saying this glass is half filled. We've had so much pumped into the AI at the early innings, early half of the year. This is the time for a reset. The market needs to reset. Relax. Let it relax. Let it take out some of the fluff. Okay? And that's all I'm gonna say. Dell had an amazing day today, just like ARM had yesterday. An amazing day today. I think they had a great guidance. And yeah, look at that. It's just pushed all-time high. But don't forget, Michael Dell, CEO, sold a certain amount at some point. Okay. Um, Also, look at that. We had a bit of a rumor about what's it called? SpaceX IPO. That it might be anytime soon. It even said it might be this week. And guess what? That just pushed all all space stocks, pushed it up. Rocket Lab, I think there's one here which is a UK one. Rocket Lab smashed 10%. Um, this is a space fund in the UK, Seraphim, boom, 4%. Is it DXYZ or something like that? Destiny. This is actually a great one to track. 15%. There's actually one that came out yesterday, VCX. They all just moved 20%. So, do we know? honestly, I don't know what the truth is, but when it's there, we shall see, and we shall attack it accordingly. But overall, though, we did have a great day at the market today. I think quite a lot of moving parts, different ones that moved very well. I still think it's an opportunity to get out, but also we did have some failures as well. I mean, ONON, that was a great pooped, really, dumped 11%. I didn't even think that has an effect on Nike, right? There you go. Nike's still struggling. Um, and when you start seeing these things, these correlations, then you got to start thinking, okay, there's a problem somewhere. Look, VIX, like I said earlier today, I said VIX is actually priced to go up a bit more. And if you think about it, VIX year to date is 39%. Okay, the last 12 months is 27%, 28%, 6 months, 34. So 3 months, which means from January to now is about 38, 39, which kind of rhymes. So you can see the downside is where the money is right now this year. You've got to be gentle, be calm, patient with yourself. Don't just make that trade. Cash is a position. Otherwise, I mean, the way I was looking at, I mentioned this a few days ago, use this to track oil, to track everything, and it's still going. Full disclosure, I've got a position here, but I'm just saying what I'm trading and what I can see. But until then, it's another day on the field tomorrow. I hope you have a great day, have a great night. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye.